Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to pass it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This might spell danger. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely spread. Timber. Timber's cross. He's got through. They've done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Wilshire. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Joelinton will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Solomon. No, again, there's no way through. Adams. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Endo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Big chance!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. In comes, climbs up big! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Joelinton touches it back.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Joelinton. Now it's Haaland. For Rice. Haaland, and he's had a hit! Haaland! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Liverpool
Jolinton.
can make their
Number
change now
9,
with a break in play.
Erling Haaland.
Liverpool
Number
find a position of
22,
real strength
Doku.
now.
Well, it's
Number
been an
19,
absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to
Coming
look
on the field,
unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Watkins.
Endo,
Number 20,
and it's
Darwin
Lefebvre.
Núñez. Number 10, Gakpo. Number 6, Mohamed
He's had it
Salah.
taken off him. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
That today's match day programs
So what do you
are
take
available
away
from
from it all,
stands
Jim?
located
Well,
by
there
the
was a
gates.
distinct lack
I'm
of
sure they'll
clarity
make fine
or
souvenirs.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello, everybody,
Fortunes
and
can
welcome to
turn either
today's
way from
match.
this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Wilshere making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Gravenberg. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's good vision. And the shot! Off the post! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's McGinn. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lefebvre. Spread neatly. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Lefebvre. Very nicely done. Tielemans defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's McGinn. Watkins. Lefebvre. Played out to the left flank. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice control. He's played it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great ball, and he's in here. Danger averted for now. Wilshere. Lefebvre. Now that looks a decent ball. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Lefebvre. Goes for a shot! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. Flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Driving forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McGinn. Driving. McGinn! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's run loose here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Wilshere. And it's made its way to him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's had a crack. Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 83. Coming on.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 17.
Gravenberg. Onana. McGinn. Now it's Marlon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shoots! They've scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Marlon. Alexander-Arnold. Tielemans. To McGinn. This looks promising. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the finish! He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh no, what has happened here? Onana, and that is a little undercooked. And he's there to belt it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lefebvre. Wilshere. Oh, that's well spotted. Tielemans. Wilshere. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. Konsa. McGinn. And it's Amadou Onana. Oh, that's superb. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. McGinn. Marlen. Under an awful lot of pressure. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! Tielemans. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Watkins. And here's Marlen. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Tielemans. Little pass back. Tielemans. Looking for the run. He's found some space. Oh, the defence just... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's a sharp little ball here. Iñigo picks it up out wide. Lefebvre. Now Mitoma.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Strong running down that left flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside. He rises! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Corner number 2 then. Stones is there, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
Special presentation featuring
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
This guy, Ricky Puig, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
And here's Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good pressure, determined, intense. It's a threatening ball. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Leon have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Santander with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No way through. Cazorla. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Maradona. And here's Alvarez. Now this could be a chance. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Leon are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Albert Ferrer, forwards and with intent. Kubo. Araujo. Ricky Puig. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half an hour played now. Ferran Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Cazorla. It's a searching pass. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Xavi, good, strong midfield running here. And that is expertly dealt with. He's looking wide. Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Played in by Albert Ferrer. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santander get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Figo, good driving run. And the half-time whistle goes. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Leon head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Alvarez. Xavi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Xavi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ricky Puig. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Edmilson. And it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's cut it out. And the counter is on. Kubo tries making a foray down the right. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos has crossed into the middle. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Ferran Torres, who does have an assist to his name. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Now there's a fine ball. Kubo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he has been fouled there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Martinez calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Leon finding their passes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Iniesta. Shifted it to the flank. Ferran Torres. Alvarez. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Leon go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And this is Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Puyol. And it's Xavi. And it's Edmilson. Neymar opts to play it back. Now it's Kubo. Now it's Maradona. And he's found a way past. Kubo.
2 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Xavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santander have their 3rd corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on